Okay, here we are for WCW Slamboree 2002. So let's get straight to it. We're going to hold a fan festival beforehand, as we usually do, which costs quite a lot of money. The opening match, we always have 9 matches. The opening one is a 5-on-5. So the new Dark Carnival, Vampiro and Great Muta have recently started feuding with Filthy Animals 2001, Billy Kidman and Chavo Guerrero. We're going to have a 5-on-5, get the 2 stables together, Filthy Animals Reborn and New Dark Carnival, and we're going to have a tag match. So it's Vampiro, Great Muta, Bradshaw, and the Road Warriors against Billy Kidman, Chavo Guerrero, the Altar Boys, and Johnny the Bull. TV title match, Sting is going to beat for Wall by disqualification, so he doesn't actually win the title. For Wall remains champion. Air Raid are going to retain their Cruiser Tag titles by beating the West Hollywood Blondes. Mike Awesome is going to end his feud with Sid Vicious by beating him in a hardcore title match. Yang is going to be the new Cruiserweight champion by beating 3 heels, Chris Candido, Shane Helms and Jamie Noble. The Impact players are going to retain their tag titles by beating Mark Jindrak and Sean O'Haire. Scott Steiner is going to win his first encounter with Buff Bagwell. We've got a new US champion. Jeff Jarrett is going to pin Shawn Stasiak, his nemesis, in a 4-way match including Chris Kanyon and Shane Douglas. And in the main event, Curt Hennig is still world champion as he beats Lash LeRoux cleanly, followed by an attack by Lash LeRoux afterwards. Okay. Good opening match. Pleased with that. So that will do. Definitely the Altar Boys. A lot of good as well. Crowd reaction, understandably, only 66%. Match quality was very good though, and very pleased with that. So obviously for Dark Carnival, new Dark Carnival, for heels here are going to win by cheating. Gets clobbered by the ring bell, right to the head. Referee wakes up to see Muta sliding in and making the pinfall. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Great opener for what will hopefully be a great show. Next up, TV title. Arguably the best match of that. They always have good matches for Wall and Sting. Even if Sting was sluggish, it's still got a good rating. And so what happens? Wall grabs the referee and pulls him in the way. Referee calls for DQ as he collapses to the mat in pain. Controversial finish and another good match. Then we have for Cruiser Tag titles, fantastic. 2-on-2, Air Raid, West Hollywood Blondes. Always guaranteed a fantastic match. Mike Awesome, Sid Vicious, another brilliant match. This is going very well so far, this pay-per-view. Sid and Mike Awesome and the title all gained an image. Could not have gone any better. So Sid Vicious is a temper tantrum afterwards to get a bit of heat back. Mike Awesome scores with a standing spine buster. Off the top, frog splash. Fantastic. Great finish. Cruiserweight Championship. Just another good solid match. Usually match quality in these matches is sometimes higher than that, but you can't complain at that. Another brilliant match. 4-way. For face beats for 3 heels. I'm sure the fans, as you can see, will have liked that. And Yang is first reign as Cruiserweight Champion. Impact players, Jindrak O'Haire, fantastic. Lance Storm sluggish. That's fine though. Still put in a good match. And the overall rating, very good, 80%. And the Impact players have been tag champs for quite a while now. I think the same night Hennig won the world title from Hulk Hogan. Buff Bagwell, Scott Steiner, match quality not good, but the crowd were very up for it, and another good rating there. Another good match, 4-way match. They don't always go to plan, but I don't think you can complain with that one. And I don't think Shane Douglas will lose any face losing his US title because he didn't get pinned. It was Stasiak that got pinned by Jarrett, and then Kanyon and Douglas can get on with their feud. And when that's finished, I would like Douglas to feud with Hennig. That is the plan. Main event, fantastic main event. WCW World Title has gained an image. Crowd were well up for it. Match quality is fantastic. This is what you call a main event. So, Lash LeRoux can barely stand. Hennig plex. Fair and square. Hennig wins. But he gives a murderous look towards Hennig afterwards and attacks. Hennig gets dropped to canvas, then battered with a barrage of rights and lefts. LeRoux picks him up and launches him over the top rope to the outside. A small measure of revenge has been taken. Great show. Great end. Let's see what we get. Fantastic. Second best pay-per-view we've ever done. The best one was 84%, which was Super Brawl. Revenge. So cannot complain at all with that. Brilliant event. No weak link at all. All matches were good. Very pleased with how it went. 1 point. Oh, that was for Judgment Day. 1.77, but we got 1.38. So that is very good. They only had 3 more thousand people attend their match as well, and they didn't make too much more. So we did well, but they made about 1 million more pay-per-view revenue. But no, I think that's a very successful show. Kazuhashi, Shane Helms. I'm sure they will be getting a rematch. Mike Awesome like that. Wall and Sting, fantastic chemistry. Let's have a look actually at these feuds. Develop. That one's still going. What about Wall and Sting? Okay, so let's see how good it's done for Sid Vicious. He's up to 81. That's where we want him. We want him higher than that, but he's on the way. Mike Awesome's 81 as well. So it's done them a lot of good. Let's have a quick look at the ratings. Unhappy Workers. Sting's going up slowly. Scouted staff, we don't need to look at that. Personal assistant. Really pleased with that event. Shall we go all the way to Wednesday, 15th of May, nearly halfway through the month already. WWF have signed Harley Race. Okay, that's that. Brilliant show, really happy with how it's gone. So join me next time for an episode of Uprising. We're going to get a rematch. Shane Helms is going to look for redemption against Yang for the Cruiserweight title. And I'm sure Dark Carnival, Filthy Animals, Reborn will be involved. We'll have some good angles, interviews, good matches. So yeah, thanks for watching and stay tuned.